Good morning, brothers and sisters. Well, now that the dust has settled a little bit on the revelation of the peace plan, as I anticipated, as I stated even before it was revealed, I firmly believe that it'll go quiet a little bit until post the elections, at least the Israeli elections. I've already done a video on my opinion. There should be no surprise. While I have acknowledged our President Donald John Trump, and I pray for him every day, has been so friendly and favorable toward Israel, the deed to the land, the covenant, God never breaks his covenants. God established Israel for himself and his people Israel. No man, no woman, no leader, no nation, no League of Nations has the right to alter the boundaries that God established for himself and his people Israel. The boundaries as God established them. They today do not exist. And so I came out and I shared that. Some got really upset with me, but it's the truth. I will never cave on that. That being said, I know there are a lot of popular religious figures, even John Hagee's son. I don't know him, but several shared that with me. Some other big names, some big names within Israel. I don't want to mention names. And I only mention the Hagees because of Kufi, Christians United for Israel. Not endorsing them or not against them. I definitely support Christians in support of Israel. Absolutely. So I've shared that many times. There is a man that I have grown to admire, respect, and love. His name is Ronnie Levy. Ronnie was a former advisor to Ariel Sharon when he was prime minister. Ronnie has served in the IDF. He is an Israeli, he and his family, and he is an upstanding man. He just truly is. And I want to read what Ronnie posted on social media regarding this peace plan. And I think of everyone I've heard, he did just an outstanding job. So I'm not going to put my thoughts into it. I am simply going to read what Ronnie shared. These are his words. A few thoughts about the recent peace initiative put out by the U.S. administration. One, there is no doubt that this USA administration under Donald Trump has a better understanding of the Middle East than any administration we have seen in the past 2 to 3 decades. President Trump and his team are not only true friends of the state of Israel, but also have clarity and wisdom as far as understanding the complexities and serious dangers Israel is faced with from all directions. Every Israeli should be thankful for the powerful support, friendship, and strategic alliance the United States has showed Israel in the past few years. It is a breath of fresh air, sanity, and dedication to core values of biblical, moral, and international legal justice. 2, the welcome part of the plan is undoubtedly the recognition the large part of Judea and Samaria should end up as part of the final borders of Israel. Not only by a historic mandate, not only essential for its security, but also in its recent announcement that the settlements are not an obstacle for peace, not violate international law. This is a major correction of American foreign policy, which we should all be very thankful for. However, the idea that the Palestinian Authority will transform into a Palestinian state is something no responsible Israeli can accept. Just like the United States would not agree to give the Rocky Mountains to Russia back in the 70s, just like the European Union would not agree to an Islamic state in the Alps today, Israel should never agree to have another Arab state west of the Jordan River. The idea of a Palestinian state inside Israel's natural boundaries is a suicidal one for Israel to agree to, and should never ever be offered, and definitely not negotiated. It will take generations for the Palestinians to step out of the post-Arafat era of hate and incitement, terror and corruption. Israel should not be the guinea pig of the world. There are 22 Arab countries and only one tiny Jewish state. 4. Both Benny Gantz and Prime Minister Netanyahu should make a clear statement right away that there will never, ever be a Palestinian state west of the Jordan River. It is not a partisan or political issue. It is an issue of Israel's chances of survival in the insane region. 5. We should continue to mobilize thousands of Jewish families to live in Judea and Samaria, and we will win this contest over time, with an agreement or without. 5 years ago, there were 360,000 Jewish residents in Judea and Samaria. Now there are almost 600,000. This effort should be accelerated and intensified and pushed forward by any Israeli government, regardless of any efforts to make progress with the Palestinians someday. 6. More than 40 years ago, Israel annexed East Jerusalem and the Golan Heights. Only recently, the United States and other countries began recognizing both. We should take the same approach with Judea and Samaria. Do what we need to do, and the rest will work out, hopefully in a lot less than 40 years. And so that's from Renan. I refer to him, as many others do, as Ronnie Levy, Israel former advisor to Prime Minister Ariel Sharon. So I think that Ronnie did a great job expressing his understanding. And again, he is a very beloved and trusted man when it comes to understanding what's going on in Israel and the impact of the geopolitical on Israel. Well, I wanted to share that. I have prayed for our president, our nation, for Israel, for the world. I'm praying for the persecuted church. Christians are the most persecuted group in the world today, and I'm praying for all of you. I'd like to give you his blessing before I let you go. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May his countenance be lifted on you, and his shalom, his peace, perfect, whole, complete, nothing lacking, nothing missing, be yours in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. I pray and I bless you. God bless you. He loves you fiercely and passionately. I love you too. You're part of this family. You have been prayed for today. Know that. Know you are loved. You are a child of God, an heir of God, and a co-heir with Christ Jesus. We focus on what we need to focus on. Listen, there's no political solution to a spiritual problem. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. John 14:6. No man cometh unto the Father but by him. Let's boldly proclaim the gospel of grace in these final moments of the end of days. And I'll see you all soon. Shalom.